I don't want to scare anyone. The girl who survived that night at Camp Blood, that Friday the 14th, some sort of demented creature watching. Thirsty for young blood.
What's going on, everybody? It's Friday the 14th here for you for the January movie collection update. I'm about a week late, but Tropical Storm Fern has hit Middle Tennessee about 10 to 12 days ago and caused a huge ruckus here in Middle Tennessee with a bunch of ice. Power's been out. A lot of people are just now getting power back after 10 to 12 days of not having it. It's been a disaster area. That and I've just been busy with other stuff. So I've got the house, me and the dog get the house to ourselves, so it's a perfect opportunity. I was going to say another word and mix it with that, but perfect opportunity to film this video. Got about, I think 12 or 15, how precise. I got a handful of stuff to go through, not as much as last couple months, but it's still a deserving little stack. Like I said, I'm a little bit more picky of what I buy now. It's usually, if it's upgrading to a 4K and I already have it in the collection, I'll upgrade that. I just don't buy everything. I buy a bunch of random shit, but I just don't buy everything. So it's the collector in me. But anyways, we'll get right into this stack and we'll talk about some movies and then we'll be about our way. This little stack we got here are some cats, 4K cats, some common ass titles if you didn't know, but picked this up for my daughter and the wife. Wicked for Good. I haven't watched it. They love it. They went and saw Wicked on Broadway when they went to New York City. So that's the only reason I picked this up, is so they can have it on 4K. I know I tried sitting in for about 10 minutes of the beginning of this movie, and then me and the dog came back to the bedroom and watched TV. So yeah, bought this for the wife and the kiddo. Next one, watched The Accountant 2 and really enjoyed it. And I don't know why I got rid of the original Accountant on 4K, but found it again on eBay for a good price with the slip. So that's back in the collection. Really dig these two movies. John Barenthal and Ben Affleck make a good little combo as brothers in these two movies. They're very opposite of each other. Good action movies. I really enjoyed both of them a lot. And then the next one is one that was a recommendation to me from the Viz, Jordan, Roofman. Never even heard about this movie till he watched it on a streaming service, and then it got a 4K release, and I watched it. Really enjoyed this one. Channing Tatum's really good in this. Really surprised me with how well I like this one. It made a good little jump on the 2025 list. I highly recommend the Roofman if you haven't seen it. Good little comedy, drama. It's just a good ass movie. Next two, just some Blu-ray titles I picked up. Got the first version of this, I think it's through TerraVision, but Blood, Guts, and Sunshine, The History of Horror Movies Made in Florida 2. The first documentary was pretty damn good. So this one's not put out by TerraVision. The Sleaze Box is, I guess, who made this one. I don't know, but I haven't watched this one yet. It was brand new, found it on eBay, sealed. So stoked to watch this. No telling what it has. I'm a sucker for movie documentaries. So then picked up Shelby Oaks, the Blu-ray of it. Unfortunately, the Blu-ray, look at it, it's being stubborn now. The Blu-ray did not get a slipcover release, so I pulled a slippity doodah for the first time in forever at Walmart for the DVD, and then just cut it down to make a slip for the Blu-ray itself. Really enjoyed this. I'm a Stuckman fan. I've been watching him for years on YouTube. Him and Jeremy Johns are my #1 movie reviewers. So to see him make a full-length movie and then get some budgeting behind him with Mike Flanagan was an executive producer on this. It's got that mockumentary, found footage. It mixes a lot of things into one movie, and I really enjoyed it. It's surprising, but that's me being a homer for Stuckman. So, but yeah, really impressed with his first movie outing, and it's not your typical YouTube person making a movie and everything. This is a full-on film. I really enjoyed it. Next two are some 4Ks that I picked up through Orbit. Had to pick up the Friday the 13th Part 2 4K, the 45th anniversary edition. I have so many copies of this movie. I think this is the second 4K of this movie I have with a slip. It came in that one Paramount Screens box, so yeah, had to grab it. If they're gonna release these all individually, I'm a sucker, especially for Friday the 13th. I'm gonna pick it up with an individual slip. So yeah, give me all these. Give me part 3 next. I'll probably go through part 4 if I'm not mistaken. That's as far as I get with the steelbooks and everything. So we shall see. I'll take them every time they release. Hasn't even been opened it, or won't open it. It'll just go over there on the Friday the 13th shelf. And then picked up Keeper on 4K from Osgood Perkins. Wasn't a fan of the monkey from him, so kind of torn on how I feel about this, but I've heard it's super creepy, so we'll give it a shot. If not, then we'll FTB. We'll flip that bitch. Next 3 are from Danger Zone Video. I've had this movie a couple times in my collection, and I never understand why I sell it, and then I want to watch it, and I realize I sold it. So hopefully this is the last time that I bought this movie. This is probably the 3rd or 4th time I bought this movie. But as soon as he posted that he had it, I had to snatch it up, and that's The Drop. Good gangster movie with Tom Hardy and James Gandolfini. I think it's one of James Gandolfini's last roles that he played in. Just a good mobster gangster style movie. I'm really surprised I've sold this movie as many times as I have, but I'm stoked to have it back in the collection, and thanks to Danger Zone for hooking it up with that one. And then get this from Visual Vengeance from them. It's Moonchild. It's a low budget werewolf movie, so that's all I got to say about that. Visual Vengeance. I have a couple of their movies. I think I have one called Caddy Hack from them, and then I think I have a I don't know what the other one is. Anyways, I'm rambling. Then the last one I picked up from them, I know this has a 4K release, but I've never seen it. I'll check this out. If I dig it, then I'll pick up the 4K, and that's Dario Argento's Phantom of the Opera. I think that's his daughter that's in it, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe just making it. Oh, it is Asia Argento that's in this. Yeah, never seen it. Danger Zone had it for a good price. Picked all 3 of these up on the same day, so winner chicken dinner. All right, we'll round this out with the boutique labels that I got for the month. The first one from A24, I picked up The Smashing Machine. I enjoyed this movie. Does it have its flaws? Yes. The music choices in some of the scenes were kind of confusing. I don't know why they picked those. I don't understand. It could have been much better, but this is by far Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, hit the best role he's ever portrayed. I mean, he becomes Mark Kerr in this movie. If you don't know who Mark, and that's another thing about this movie, if you don't know who Mark Kerr is, this will be a harder watch for you, because it only spans about 3 years of his life, the most difficult points in his life and everything. But if you didn't know anything about him or his story or anything like that, you probably wasn't a fan of this movie. But I'm not a hardcore UFC fan, but I'm a UFC fan. Of course, a WWE fan. So I enjoyed this a whole lot more than a lot of people did. I just wish they would have made some better choices with the music, especially in the fight scenes. They were very realistic. You had what's his name, the heavyweight champ of the world in boxing, Alexander Usyk. Usyk is one of the main bad guys, or one of the main fighters in this movie too. So, yeah, I thought it was a really well done movie, shot beautifully, looks amazing. It's just some of the music choices I would have flipped differently, especially in the fight scenes. I didn't understand the music choice in that. The Lone Arrow release that I picked up this month, and I think I got it during the half off sale at Barnes and Noble. And that's Under Siege, Steven Seagal. Give me a what is it? Marked for Death, and yeah, Marked for Death, especially if you're going to start releasing some Steven Seagal movies. This one, Marked for Death, and Out for Justice. Give me those 3, and I'll be a happy camper with the Steven Seagal flicks. But yeah, they're really awesome edition. It's a 4K. It's a brand new restoration. I don't know what documentaries there are in it, but the birthday cake scene, as a kid growing up when this movie came out, because I think this was like early 90s. Let's see, it doesn't say on here. I wish it did, but it doesn't. you know exactly the scene I'm talking about. It's one of those iconic scenes, like in the hot tub scene in Species. I forget what the chick's name is. I mean, she's beautiful to look at. That's all that matters. But yes, fun action movie set on a aircraft carrier. Steven Seagal breaking legs. Last thing we picked up, another one of the Hong Kong cinema classics with Shout Factory releases. Picked up The Killer, another John Woo movie with Chow Yun-fat. This one and Hard Boiled are my two favorite John Woo, Chow Yun-fat movies. I've noticed that as soon as Shout Select put these out, Arrow's putting out chunky box sets of these now, but they're UK editions, but they're 4Ks. But yeah, anyways, I like these little boxes. There's, I think, one more that I want to get out of this set, but I'm curious what else they're gonna put out with these series. I really enjoy it. They're like little thick boxes, really well done, very glossy. Like I said, I got Hard Boiled and this one. I'd like to add more because they're very fancy and I like them. And the picture quality looks great on these too. They're freaking awesome. Like I said, Hong Kong action movies, over the top action. That's it. I told you it was a short stack for this month. I've already got I got one movie that I've bought in February so far. So we're a week in and I've only got one movie so far. But I think there's quite a bit of stuff releasing this month. I've got a couple things coming in the mail that I'm really excited about, especially the month of February. If you're a Jean-Claude Van Damme fan, it's a great month, especially with MVD visual, the 4Ks that they're going to be put out. And next month, we're getting a big release from them. So super stoked about that. But yeah, short stack, short amount of movies. Appreciate you watching. If you could, comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the stuff I picked up. Give this video a big thumbs up. The links also down below will be for our podcast, Over the Top with Chad and Tony. New videos every Thursday. We got caught up in the winter storm. Fern this past week. We had to do kind of like a Skype episode this past week, but we make do. We put out some kind of content every Thursday at 7 o'clock. Yeah, tune in with us. Go over there. The link's down below. Give us a subscribe if you haven't already. Everybody that's involved with it, appreciate y'all. Y'all know the names and everything, so there's no point in going through everybody. But anyways, yeah, all that good stuff. Comment, thumbs up, subscribe, yada yada yada, what YouTubers say. Until next month, I'm out this motherfucker.
I don't want to scare anyone. The girl who survived that night at Camp Blood, that Friday the 14th, some sort of demented creature on chain. They're just too young.